Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to episode 47 of F1 Manager 2022. Here's Mercedes coming off the heels of a victory in the season opener at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix here in the 2024 season with our boy George Russell. Looking pretty good, just about tied in the constructor standings, only 2 points behind Red Bull. That's in part due to Nick not getting all the points he could have. But you know why I'm not that worried at the moment? His affinity with Bono is currently at the good level, whereas Lewis obviously was with him for a long time, and that was at the great level. So Nick's going to continue to get accustomed to the car, get accustomed to working with Bono. He should be fine in a few rounds here, but might be a bit slow to get up to speed. Not concerned though, considering George is probably going to be a rock star, and especially when you consider we're going to have a new chassis design complete, as well as new side pods complete. Yeah, those will be ready for the car in time for Australia, so we should be able to keep the momentum up. But let's see, nothing to really do here. Performance targets are all set. No points to use for the drivers or the staff. So you know what? Quick turnaround here off to Jeddah for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. And Q1 is in the books from Jeddah, and Max Verstappen on top. As you notice, he's got that red grid penalty marker next to his name. Why? Well, he had a little run-in with Lando Norris in third practice, final practice, I should say. If it's anything like what Nick had at Bahrain, it's probably going to be a three-place grid penalty, so he'll still be up there. Alfa Romeo, quick once again. Fernando Alonso, who was fastest in Q1 in Bahrain, is P2 here in Q1. Our guys had George in P7, Nick in P9. Both went out on scuffs for their second run, so a lot of people kind of rocketed up the order on their second lap. These two, not so much. Eliminated, I imagine it's going to be both Astons, both Williams and Latifi. Hey, look, I'm right. And nothing changed much. In Q2, Verstappen was on top again over Fernando Alonso, who once again took P2. But this time, Verstappen ahead by a whopping 4/10. George went out on scuffs for his second run, so his P6 didn't improve there. Nick went out on fresh set for his second run, and he's clear of elimination by just over a tenth. Eliminated there both McLarens, both AlphaTauris, and the Haas of Kevin Magnussen. All right, everybody's starting their second flyer in Q3 now. Still Red Bull party up front. Verstappen 6 thousandths over Perez, then Leclerc in P3. George sitting pretty in P4. Got a fresh set of softs on, as does Nick. Nick down P8. Fernando, who was second fastest in Q1, Q2. All the way to the bottom. I imagine he'll rocket up the charts. George and Nick, both the only drivers on a fresh set here. So we'll see if anyone else can really improve. Alonso goes quicker in second sector. George improving. Ooh, George actually goes purple second sector. George actually behind Nick here. See what happens. See if Nick can improve. It doesn't improve Alonso. Ooh, George to the pole. I was not expecting that. I knew we were fast. I think we were that fast. I don't think Sergio's coming around, so with a grid penalty for Verstappen, this might be a best case scenario for us. All right, strategy time. Gonna keep it simple here. Your basic one-stopper medium to hard tire, although at the very end that could be a problem. Yo, actually, since we're starting on pole anyway, maybe direction on the tires is going to be a little worse for wear to begin with anyway. Actually, no, traffic's also really hard to deal with. So you know what? Never mind then. We're just going the basic medium to hard strategy. Again, just kick the lap back by 1. Same's going to apply for Nick here. Nice and simple. Off we go for the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix.
Almost time for the Saudi Arabian
Grand Prix.
Grand Prix.
Verstappen looks like he started P5. So it's not that bad of a grid penalty. Off we go.
And away we go.
See if we can push from the get-go, get forward.
Reduce, lift and close. Copy.
And Sergio already under attack from Leclerc. Leclerc looks like he's up to P2. Verstappen charged for P4. Nick's already dropped to P10. That's not great.
Looks like that was a position gained.
Well, it was Fernando that got past, and we know how fast he is, so. It's okay, we got plenty of time to make our moves. Only people on soft started outside the top 10, but that's because they got fresh soft tires. Looks like Bottas, Vettel, Madison, Stroll, and Schumacher, and Latifi. Only cars up here on the hard tire are Sergio Perez and Daniel Ricciardo, as well as Fernando. But the whole turn the wick up's kind of working. Almost up by a half second already. We're up by a half second now. Yeah, well pleased that we do have a first pole position of the year. As pace of the car is looking fantastic. So we kind of keep the jets up. And Nick will just kind of keep staying in everyone's tire tracks here. Just let everything take care of themselves. Let's see if we could deploy, actually. Make a quick getaway. Jet ahead before we can get the DRS open. This car being as great as it is, handling wise, doing a charm here. DRS now enabled, and we are a full second ahead of Leclerc. Very good. Hopefully it keeps that way. Again, the car is so good handling wise. Should be able to stay away from these guys no problem. We'll just keep pushing on the fuel now though. As Nick, we'll see if we can make some moves.
Press overtake.
Okay.
Looks like Perez. Two Red Bulls fighting each other, might be slipping away from Leclerc, so it might be a nice little breakaway here. Should be a complete best case scenario if we could generate from both of them. And put another 10 points on Verstappen if he finishes third at the best. Well, it only lasts for so long. Leclerc back in our DRS range. So if it ends up being a fight between the both of us, that's okay, because we have 3 seconds over Perez, Verstappen, and Sainz. Actually, Daniel Ricciardo up there from that battle as well. They're kind of falling away from Alonso a little bit, so we'll turn that up just a smidge.
Coast.
Copy.
So we get back up there. Yeah, we actually go ahead and maybe conserve a little bit of the tire, considering the gap we have behind Leclerc. It's going to be a little DRS train with the two of these guys up front anyway, so.
Watch this.
Well, it wasn't until lap
There's
7 until
Leclerc.
Leclerc got close enough to finally get the DRS going. Get the pass on us on the front straight. To have the pack slowly catching just a little bit. 2 seconds behind now. Everyone's kind of equal tires in terms of the top 3 here, so. Still up there though, so not panicking. Nick caught up to the back of Alonso, who's kind of a Alpine and Alfa Romeo train right here. Playing on the back of it, no problem. And not worried about his pace being that much worse than George's at the moment because you gotta feel once his affinity with Bono improves, should be perfectly fine. Some of the drivers on soft starting to come in already. Lance Stroll coming in on lap 9
Advance the race
as
position.
Charles gets around George yet again, but that's okay. The entire strategy here was to go in the hards. Yes, it is. Quite pleased we didn't end up doing that. Oh, if we did, well, yeah, we would have been stuck in traffic and not that easy to pass here. A couple DRS zones, but the ones down the back don't really do much for you. Looks like Carlos might be shaking himself free from the Red Bulls as Perez holding his teammate up, being on the hard tire. Sergio will have a tire advantage at the end, though, once he switches onto the medium, so got to be a little careful of that. But we're doing fine right now. A little bit of a scrap up here. More drivers in the softs coming in. Bottas and Vettel, as well as Magnussen and Schumacher going onto the hard tire.
So Valtteri is now pitted.
Don't think it's really worked for Stroll, as he's 31 seconds off the lead. I think if your car had pace, a two-stopper might be viable. I mean, again, I thought about it with George, but ultimately decided against it. This is out ahead of Latifi and the Williams. Caution
Yellow,
sector 2,
yellow.
not exactly sure what it's for.
Just pushing.
Oh, just a lockup in turn 12 by Joe Guan Yu. He's all the way back anyway. That's all right. Just keep carrying on here. George doing well, conserving his tires a bit more than everyone else in the mediums.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
Pit window's going to open on 18 for Nick. Good look at a potential undercut here. Some more up front. George and Charles still keep a good gap over the rest of them. Just under 3 seconds.
Position gained for
Flair coming to the pits, I think it's rather early, especially on the medium tire. It's a bit of a long way to make the hard tire go, huh? Looks like Red Bull's getting someone up in the pits, though, as Leclerc's down away on the hard tire. I think George is doing a pretty good job on his tires right now, so they should get a little aggressive.
Pick up the pace.
Deploy a little bit. As far ahead as we can. As Nick, we were looking to do the undercut, but the problem is we don't want to do it so short that we shortchange ourselves in the hard tires at the very end. Plus Nick's smoothest rate is not all there yet, so. It's getting a bit of an undercut, so. Maybe. We'll just keep pushing on for now, though. Maybe one more lap for Nick. We'll see who comes in this time. They did have a Red Bull getting ready in the pits. Give me signs of Verstappen, Gasly, and Ocon coming in there.
So Verstappen in the pit lane now.
Verstappen jumps the Ferrari, no problem. Gasly has to wait for Ocon to pit, or risk the unsafe release, so. I think actually we'll have George coming right here.
And we'll push.
Hard tire going on.
So box, box, box.
Yes, box.
Let Nick go one extra lap. Because I got no worries about George being able to save tires for the end, so. Anyways, here comes George, getting ready to pit. There he comes. Got Leclerc coming off the final corner now. Here comes Leclerc. There you go. Leclerc just got around Norris, who I think still on the hard tire. Yes, he is. He's the only one left to pit from medium tire. I think I have him come in this lap. Alright, here comes Nick now coming in. It's George already coming out the final corner. Leclerc right in tow. Away on the hard tire. Only 3 now left to pit are Perez, Ricciardo, and Alonso. On Norris on the hard tire. See if Nick could get the jump on anybody. Might get the jump on Ocon, so gets ahead of both Frenchmen of Ocon Gasly.
And think about less lifting coast.
Copy.
See if we get up there, maybe get the signs. Nick's looking a little sporty, going for a pass on Carlos Sainz down the front straight in turn 1. Oh, I didn't fully get it there. He's looking pretty good though. Got George, meanwhile, conserving the tires a little bit. He has 3 seconds back to Verstappen. Leclerc came in before everybody, so his tires are weaker than ours. And we'll see if they can make it to the end, actually. So, more tread we save, better we can attack at the very end. Still gaining on the 3 cars up front on the hard tire, so. See if we can push a little bit more with Nick. Maybe get to Lando and get another pass there.
Fastest lap.
Fastest lap goes Nick DeVries as he gets the pass done Lando. Carlos still stuck behind him.
This is awesome work, come on.
Up to P7. There you go, Nick.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
Nick, 2.5 back from Verstappen, though, so I don't know if we'll be able to fully get up there. But at least we could try running away from Norris and Sainz, though. Got a minute 20 to go.
Yeah, don't sweat it.
As Verstappen's now joining the fray as we're catching the cars there on the hard tire. So actually might get 2-for-1 special right here. Verstappen look to the inside. Gonna be 3 wide in the corner. Might get past both of them. Fun little 6-car scrap, but the top 3 do have to pit again. Problem is they're going to be so far behind. Question is, can they even cut through the traffic? These 2 going at it. It's going to allow us to conserve the tires a bit more, George. Who was actually doing better on the tires from both Verstappen and Leclerc, for that matter. About on the same pace as Nick, who's scrapping with Sainz. Got him running with him. Should be on for maybe a 4th place. So a better result than Bahrain. I think us not having group penalty this time around. Definitely a factor in that. Definitely the potential for a mess up here. So again, we'll just conserve on the tires a little bit. Save for the very end of the race. This could be like Bahrain where Max's tires totally fall off at the end, allowing us to just jet away. I think it'd be a rather straightforward race with just a lot of straightaways, but no, there's a decent strategy component to this. Here come Alonso and Perez. Ricciardo staying out. Bit surprising. What I thought he would have came in too, but let's see what happens here. Obviously going medium tire.
Perez in the pit lane.
So you have to cut through a lot of traffic. It's Alonso now being released. As Lando gets the jump. Actually, that's Bottas right there. Sergio gets released from the pits just under 18 seconds off the lead. A lot of traffic he's going to have to fight through, though. Ricardo now coming to the pits. So it's going to allow a 3-car breakaway here. Leclerc, Verstappen, and George.
Such an awesome job, mate.
See what Ricardo, see if he gets a jump. Medium tires going on. I think Perez and Alonso get the undercut on him. That's indeed the case. Tires will be a little bit fresher for the end, but I don't know if that'll matter that much.
Got a pass.
Car stopped on track. I don't know if it's going to be a safety car.
Yellow.
I think we're rolling here. I don't know who it was. Bottas.
Let's take a look
See what
at
happens,
the
turn
replay.
13.
Now we see Valtteri Bottas.
I don't think it took anyone else out. Just goes straight into a little roundabout turn.
There. That's
Just a little
very
boop against the wall.
unfortunate.
They'll take that McLaren out from any sort of competition, basically. And missing one of the side plates on the wing. Coming to 10 to go, skipped ahead a little bit. Verstappen now leading over Leclerc and George. Development here, and it's a great strategy to take with George, considering he's not the most aggressive driver. Just kind of hang on the DRS train, just go light on the tires to save as much tread as possible. Leclerc and Verstappen's tires probably about to fall off the cliff. And with 10 to go, there's still a lot of time to go with the circuit, with its really abrasive nature to it. Nick and Carlos still scrapping for 4th, but here lives Sergio Perez, P6, slowly catching up here. Actually, he'll catch up to both of them. I don't think he'll get to the lead in time, but looks like the hard to medium strategy actually going to work out for him. Ricardo got around Alonso. I imagine he'll slowly catch up to his teammate Ocon in no time. Now up front, just go back to conserving. Really don't need to start making any moves unless one of them starts falling off here. Probably don't need to make any moves till 5 to go. 7 to go now. Changed it from conserving the tires. Able to keep Leclerc behind us for right now, but see if we can get up there, stay over Verstappen. Actually, he'll be under the 40% threshold soon. Again, it's under 30 where the tires are completely gone. Under 50, that starts to be a bit of a concern. Speaking of concerns, Perez, Ricardo, now right on the back of Sainz and De Vries. Gasly catching up too, at least on the same tire compound as both Nick and Carlos. DRS really does wonders around here. Oh shoot, with 6 to go. I think George is going to straight up get the pass done right there. Probably get right, take him right back in the front straight.
Well done.
Look pretty sporty now. Now it's go time, coming to 5 to go. Still scrapping back here. This is a total mess coming on the front straight. This is going to be a total mess for P4. This is great. Alonso's in the picture. Ocon's catching up too. What a mess. All right, coming 2 to go. Verstappen's got DRS down the front. Let's go look to the right. Should have it, no problem. It's Nick trying to track down Sergio Perez, who's got by in his medium tires.
You can do this.
Might be able to shake Carlos. But the battle watch is going to be up front here. Gonna have to save a little bit of fuel with Nick, though.
Just gonna need
At least make it to the end.
Charge the pack.
Copy.
Be as much better as we can to make a charge here. That should help fuel-wise.
To charge.
Yep.
Charles' tire's probably about to fall off a cliff. Gonna have double DRS coming up here with George. So let's go up there, get up there and attack now.
Right, push hard now.
Do
Okay.
the same with Nick. Might be a little risky, but
Just push.
George, take a look down the inside, maybe. Get that wing open, go for the pass. Come on. One lap to go. Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Going down the front.
Final up.
Nick trying to hang on to Sergio. I'm set to overtake. Let's go for a pass.
Available.
Copy.
Where that fuel's at. Gotta be careful.
Save fuel.
Copy.
See if we get a last lap pass here. Let's go. Pushing the button. I guess they pressed too early though.
Watch out for the DRS.
Okay.
Oh, he's gonna fight back.
P1.
One last DRS zone. He's gotta protect.
So to lift and coast.
Yeah.
Oh, this might be a drag race down the end. Oh, I don't know if he's gonna get there in time. It's a good battle.
Everything to play with. Come on.
Just shy. Verstappen gets us that time. Max Verstappen wins the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Here comes Nick DeVries. Oh, I have enough fuel. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, he just made it. P4, just over Perez. There we go. Runs out gas after the finish line, but still made it.
Today's winner.
That was nail biter. I can't complain about, you know, a P1 and a P2 to start the season, though. As George just gets P2 over Leclerc. Max Verstappen, your winner of the race. Daniel Ricciardo, a fastest lap. Top 10 point scorers. Verstappen, Russell, Leclerc, De Vries, Perez, Sainz, Ricciardo, Gasly, Alonso, and Ocon. Driver standings after today. George Russell hanging on to the lead by 3 points over Verstappen. That by being virtue of Verstappen's third place finish in Bahrain. Third place goes Sergio Perez. Nick DeVries jumps up 2 spots in the standings to P5. Constructors. Red Bull gains a little bit on us. Now a 7-point lead as we are well clear of Ferrari. And look at that, we got a new chassis design complete. Also, we're going to have new side pods going on the car. Those are complete as well. We'll emergency manufacture those. Those will be ready in time for the Australian Grand Prix. Do have some points to award here. For all the drivers, actually. First for Nick. Going to put this into its accuracy because that needs a little bit of help. George. Going to go into your braking. Now overall 89. Very good. Although really, these stats here, should probably work on that a little bit more. And Oliver Bierman. Going to go into your braking. There we go. So that is going to do it for our team here in F1 Manager 22. Australian Grand Prix up next. We're the defending winners there with Lewis. Hope for another strong result there, especially with these new designs coming onto the car. Stay tuned. I think it's going to be a good one. I think we get win number 2. So hopefully it should be a good one. Brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when future episodes come out. And to everybody, thank you for watching.